Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I've been thinking about improving my English skills, and I've heard that technology can be really helpful. I was wondering if you could give me some guidance on how to use technology to learn English.
Absolutely. It's wonderful that you're looking to leverage technology for your language learning journey. First off, have you already been using any specific language learning apps or websites?
Yes, I've tried a few language apps, but I'm not sure if I'm using them to their full potential.
That's a good start. Could you share which apps you've tried and what you liked or didn't like about them?
I've used Duolingo and Babbel. They're nice for vocabulary, but I feel like I need more comprehensive learning.
I understand those apps are good for building vocabulary, but for a more comprehensive approach, you might want to explore platforms like Memrise or Rosetta Stone. Additionally, have you considered using online language exchange platforms to practice speaking with native speakers?
I haven't tried that yet. How does it work?
Language exchange platforms connect you with native speakers who want to learn your language while helping you learn theirs. Websites like Tandem or HelloTalk are excellent for this purpose. It's a great way to practice conversational skills.
That sounds interesting. I'll definitely check those out. What about reading and listening practice?
For reading, you can explore online newspapers, articles, or ebooks. Websites like Newsela offer news articles at different reading levels. For listening, podcasts are fantastic. There are many podcasts specifically designed for English learners, covering various topics and difficulty levels.
I've never thought about using podcasts. Any recommendations?
Sure, try English Classes or BBC Learning English. They provide engaging content with transcripts to help you follow along.
Thanks. I'll give them a try. What about grammar? That's an area I've struggled with.
There are several online platforms like Grammarly or the British Council's Learn English Grammar that offer interactive lessons and quizzes. They can provide targeted practice and immediate feedback.
Perfect. I'll include those in my routine. One more thing, do you recommend any language learning communities online?
Absolutely. Joining communities like Reddit's R, Language Learning, or ESL forums can provide you with valuable insights, resources, and support. It's a great way to connect with fellow learners and get advice from those who have already mastered English.
That sounds like a supportive environment. I'll check those out too.
As you explore these resources, consider setting specific goals for yourself. What areas of English do you feel you need to focus on the most?
I think my speaking skills need the most improvement. I tend to get nervous when I have to speak English, and I stumble over my words.
It's completely normal to feel nervous, especially when speaking a new language. To build confidence, try practicing with short sentences at first, then gradually move on to more complex expressions. You might also want to try speech shadowing, where you mimic native speakers to improve pronunciation and rhythm.
Speech shadowing sounds interesting. I'll give it a try. Are there any specific activities you'd recommend for improving speaking skills?
Certainly. Engage in daily conversations with yourself or record your voice, and listen for areas of improvement. You can also find language exchange partners on those platforms I mentioned earlier. Additionally, consider joining online speaking clubs or conversation meetups, where learners gather to practice speaking.
Recording myself sounds like a good idea. And I'll definitely look into those speaking clubs. Thanks for the advice.
You're welcome. Speaking of activities, have you considered incorporating movies or TV shows into your learning routine? They can be entertaining and provide exposure to different accents and colloquial expressions.
I watch English movies sometimes, but I struggle to understand everything they're saying.
That's completely normal, and it's okay to use subtitles if needed, gradually. You'll find yourself understanding more without them also. Try watching with English subtitles instead of subtitles in your native language. It can help. Improve your reading and listening skills simultaneously.
I'll switch to English subtitles and see how that goes. I appreciate your guidance on this.
Of course. It's all about finding what works best for you and making learning enjoyable. Now, regarding writing skills, how comfortable do you feel with expressing yourself in writing?
I'm not very confident in my writing. I struggle with grammar and structuring my sentences.
No worries, writing is a skill that improves with practice. Consider starting with short paragraphs or journaling in English. Platforms like Lang8 or Italki allow you to submit writing samples for correction by native speakers, providing valuable feedback.
Journaling sounds manageable. I'll give it a try and check out those platforms for feedback. Thanks for the suggestion.
You're welcome, and don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. It's all part of the process. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Or any specific aspect of English learning you'd like more advice on?
Actually, I'm curious about language learning apps with interactive speaking exercises. Are there any you'd recommend?
Absolutely, apps like Pimsleur, Rosetta Stone, or Fluently offer interactive speaking exercises and immersive experiences. They focus not only on vocabulary, but also on pronunciation and conversational skills.
Thanks for being so helpful and patient with all my questions.
It's my pleasure. I'm here to help. Remember, the key is to enjoy the learning process. Feel free to reach out anytime you have more questions or if you just want to share your progress. Best of luck on your English learning journey.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely keep you updated. Have a great day.
You too, looking forward to hearing about your progress. Take care.